Hello everybody and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and more Endless Legend, playing as the Broken Lords, true kings of the desert, and the rumbling stones. Alright, we have a decision to make. Do we want to go for the early aggression? That is the decision that we need to make. Against the Mycera, I think the answer to that is probably yes. The Mycera are certainly strong, or at least have the potential to become very strong, but not necessarily in the very early game. Yeah, I think that is going to be our play. I think we do want to go for some early aggression. To that extent, what we need to do is finish up our mill foundries, finish up our empire mints. And that is going to make sure we get our economy up and running. In fact, our new city actually has better production, it looks like, than our capital, which is hilarious. But once we have both of those up and running, I think we just start churning out the stalwarts. The only question to me then becomes, do we want to be upgrading the stalwarts anymore? I think certainly giving them the movement early on can be helpful. We could ramp up their health and defense with armor. On the other hand, that's going to increase the cost of building them a little bit. For example, if I were to toss all of this on, it would cost another total of 24 production, which increases the cost of building these guys by like a whole extra turn. So if it takes 6 turns to build these normally and then it costs 7, would I rather build 6 stalwarts or 5 stalwarts, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Would I rather build with stronger units or just have a lot of units? I probably would like to have just a lot of units. We have the advantage of having really high defense already. So I'm not sure that we need extra health right now at this stage of the game. If we were a bit richer, I would consider it, but right now, no, probably not. All right, I'm going to need to heal up this hero at some point, but already you can see it's going to cost a lot. 109 dust just to heal my hero from all the fighting we did against the centaurs earlier. Highly unfortunate. Highly, in fact, unfortunate, but okay. No, it's fine. We'll make it work. Going for things like topography, you know, I just realized since we have decided to go for the aggression, science here isn't necessarily going to help me. Not necessarily. What's all down here? Oh, we found Silix. Okay, well, sure. I mean, extra strategic resources is nice. I'm a big fan of the Silix. Not sure they're going to be a big fan of me, but that is a thing we can do. Let's see, we're up to turn 13 now. We never did explore this ruin, partly because the fungal bloom exists, and it's a Mycaran temple. We're going to have to destroy that somehow. It shouldn't be too hard, especially since I own the region. Like, once I'm done with the Delvers and I have a quest, let's see if we can complete it. And if we can, great. And if we have to wait, then I guess we'll go clear the fungal bloom. Prevent them from getting any extra resources if possible. Let's see. Okay, we found another temple. That's fine. The Eclipse should be firing at some point soon-ish. We are going to finish up 2 mill foundries. Okay. So that's looking good. Topography is done. I think we do want to be buying more pops. We could be buying things out instead. That is an option. But I am going to go for the extra pops instead. Shaves off a turn from the Empire Mint. And then, yeah, I think we're just going to start building a bunch of stalwarts. We have 2 cities producing a pretty tanky early game unit. We should be able to outdo the Mycera. Now, granted, it is endless, endless, impossible difficulty. So it's supposed to be impossible to win. We'll find a way, though. Frickin' find a way. Empire Plan will be unlocked in 6 turns. In 6 turns, you say? Feels unlikely that we're going to get any benefit here. 40. Well, let me think. Hang on. I mean, if we spent a turn doing this, we could actually get an Empire Plan. Alright, I mean, it's probably worth doing that. That's a very low cost to get 20% extra science, right? Let's talk to the little dwarves. Okay, they have informed me that somebody kidnapped somebody. Okay, in a region called Ostak. Locate the Nidya. Well, that looks like Nidya right there to me. So I guess we're supposed to go kill these guys. Okay. Sure, that's a quest I can probably complete. I'm good with that. Especially if I can heal my hero, which is going to cost me a bit, but if we can do that, sure, why not? So there's nothing we can build at the moment. We could research some new tech. I don't necessarily need things like military science. Getting the riders would be great. Acapulvistics does me no good right now. In other maps, this is actually really good, but we don't have a river. A sewer is not a bad idea for the extra approval, since we are going to be doing some early conquest. I think we will go for that. I don't have any benefit from the open pit mine, so after that I think we're going to go for the alchemist furnace and then maybe the public library. It's going to be a little while before I can build said public library. We don't even have the geomic labs up and running quite yet, so yeah. I'm not in a rush to pick up that stuff yet. Actually, I'm not in a rush for a lot of this tech, but we should always be making some progress, right? Alright, let's see. What are we going to get over here? Please be dust. Hey, an Arctic region. It's wine. Well, only 10, though, so I can't gain a lot of benefit from it. Looks like there's another ruin right here. Arctic regions are usually not too bad. Again, because they're food less, which means they're usually bumped up in some other resource. Often science. But there are some really good anomalies in the cold regions. I would really, 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 really like to get the Delvers up and running ASAP. My question is, can a single stalwart and eventually a healed hero kill 2 Nydia? I think the answer is yes. I'm going to feel really stupid if they can't, but I'm pretty sure they can. Okay, we're actually about to have an eclipse. Somebody has already advanced to Era 2. We did find a science stockpile facility somewhere in the world. I don't necessarily know where it is, but I know it exists somewhere on the planet. I heard a rumor. Alright, we're going to go ahead and heal you up. I think it's worth spending the money to heal him in this case, just because I know I'm going to be able to win this fight. Jotas. Alright, the 2-headed wolves. They give you vision. They're ranged units. I mean, as the Broken Lords, I'd love to have a ranged unit, but Jotas are pretty weak. Alright, I think we can probably handle... I need an action point. Never mind, I already healed. I forgot. Healing a unit does take up your action point. So I guess I'll explore a tiny bit and just see what's over here. More wine. Good lord. We could become practically the, what's it called? The Coldero region in France. Or the Napa Valley. How about we make an American reference? Napa Valley. Or the Finger Lakes. I don't know. Alright, we have our gold production. I mean, well, mint. We have our mints. Now we're going to start producing stalwarts, like crazy people. What is this? An attack conflux. Actually, worth picking this up for the extra 30% attack right now. And then we'll come back over here and we'll kill them. And it'll be even easier, so we'll take less damage, which saves me money and improves my economy, right? Probably. First, hang on. Is there any way I can get you guys... Well, hang on. We just missed out on this opportunity. I'm going to backtrack. The Eclipse temples are often really good. Yeah, 75 dust. Love it. This is, like, Christmas for a Broken Lord, because this is where I'm going to be able to start, like, getting extra pops and stuff. So, like, let's go ahead and just buy one right there. And that speeds up my stalwart production. Now, let's keep in mind, of course, that having a lot of stalwarts is going to mean that we are going to spend a lot of dust on military upkeep, but okay. Let's go for the fast healer. Doesn't do me a lot of good as a Broken Lord, but even so. Alright, let's attack. Yeah, we can win this fight. We got a 30% boost. We're going to be fine. Also, we get to explore the rest of the region around it, which is convenient. We have a slight initiative advantage. Slight. Now, as the Broken Lords during an eclipse, we do have an ability called Soul Burn. Activate this during a dust eclipse to boost attack at the expense of health. Not sure that I want to spend my health, but it is a thing that we can do. I'm going to have you pop over here so we can get a little bit of a death ball going. And then, yeah, I don't know where this guy's going to go. We'll probably try to dogpile on this unit if we can. He might just attack me directly. Let's keep in mind they do have circular attacks, actually. Hang on. So there's a good chance that they will do some AoE damage. We don't really want that. Of course, this guy's not going to be going anywhere, which I like. Yeah, he's just attacking me directly. That's fine. Let's go ahead and try to get a morale boost. Squisha, squisha. Okay. You're backing it up. All right. You can run forward and try to finish off this unit. We didn't take any damage. I mean, yeah, the less damage we end up taking, the better. Makes my life easy. It's one of the reasons having high defenses of Broken Lords is actually a pretty solid thing. Alright. Let's just go ahead and finish this guy off. Now, if we can kill the Nydia after this guy attacks, he'll heal. Right? Unfortunately, we killed it before you could get an attack in. Too bad. All right, so the reason I'm talking about that, let me just remind you guys. Hang on, there's 15 wine. Okay, so we got that bonus, and now we can just return and get some free grass silk. Yeah, all right, sure, why not? The reason I'm talking about healing, if you go to the stalwart here, there's the soul leech I'm talking about. Recovers 20% of their life when the target attacked this round dies before the end of the round. In a way, you could almost argue it is worth creating a large army of high defense but mediocre attack Broken Lord's units, so a lot of them are able to attack a single unit and dogpile, and then like several units heal at once. And in theory, that sustain becomes monstrously good. In theory. All right. So we've got all those. All right, yeah. We're just going to keep trying to grab as many of these temples as we can. Speed things along. Get some extra pops. So many stalwarts coming out right now. Heck, I'll use the stalwarts to absolutely grab some more of these ruins if possible. Heck yeah. All right. Everyone go and do your moves, please. Thank you. You, go here. 5 titanium. All right, sure. Let's go grab this temple ruin. You, grab this. 80 dust. Absolutely. So you can grab another one over there. One more turn on you. Looks like they're getting some more fungals on the wine. Okay. It's not going to be an issue if I can kill them. I mean, who cares how many fungal blooms they've got if they're going to die, right? Stalwart's leveling up is nice, though. I'll take that. Sure, absolutely. We could upgrade my hero or my units with some... Hello, Mycara. With some glass steel or titanium weaponry. It is certainly an option. Not sure that I want that. Who's this? More Kazanji. The roaming armies are going to pop pretty soon, so we probably want to get out of here. 75 more dust. I'm actually going to go ahead and start heading home with these units. Oh, we can actually explore here again. 40 more dust. Awesome. Let's start heading home with these units. I'm going to want to get my armies together because we are going to be setting up for a big attack. Let's go ahead and buy myself probably another pop. Okay, like so. The Museum of Auriga. Wouldn't that be nice to have? Oh, that'd be so nice to have. But I think it's more important that we focus on killing things. I'm committing to this strategy of killing the other player. It's going to make my expansion in the early game a lot easier if I can make that work. All right. Let's see. Some stalwarts are done. Oh, hello, Mycara. We could have attacked them there, actually. But that would have been probably death. Let's set you up as a new army. You, go up over here. Grab this temple ruin. Wait, can we? Ah, no, the quest is blocking me from doing that. That sucks. You know, we do actually now have, potentially, enough stalwart units created, though we could continue our faction quest. And the faction quest is important to do. Some pretty good benefits. I did actually need to talk to the Delvers, but maybe it's more important to me we grab this. Let's have this guy come up over here. That's your fastest route, are you sure? Okay, who killed... Oh, I killed the Nidya. Never mind. Forgot. We actually have enough influence that, yeah, we can go for this. Oh, crap! I meant to pull you off of this a while ago, didn't I? Yep. Alright, well, we have a little extra influence. Who knows? Maybe that turns into having another Empire plan after all. I don't know. Alright, we can activate our gold and our wine. Well, I don't necessarily need to do that. There's the roaming armies I was talking about, by the way, and they are attacking me. Let's dismiss this. So, Burdeki. Really? Well, I'm going to let the militia do a lot of the fighting early on if possible. Let's go ahead and have you back up. They're going to have pretty good movement. The militia, of course, being anti-cavalry, is going to be very nice. And then, yeah, you'll follow up an attack afterwards. You have lower initiative than the militia, so they'll go first. Come on, militia. Oh, you stunned me, didn't you? Oh, that sucks. Oh, that sucketh so bad. And we did 0. Oh, come on. For real, though. Really? Oh, that really does suck, actually. They're going to kill this unit. Yep, there goes. Boo! And we don't do a lot of damage. That's the other problem. Like, these guys are actually a problem. Well, he's going to get to pick his fight, so all we can do at this point is just try to weather the storm and see if we can outlast him long enough. But the militia aren't exactly strong. And he stunned me again. Wow! Alright, there goes the militia. I can't do anything. I can't even move. I can't attack. We may just lose the unit. Well, that's a critical fail and a half right there. Holy crud. You stupid Dorgeshi fools. I hate you. How very dare you? How very dare you? My god. Alright, well, the hero's coming to get you. Go ahead and explore this real quick. 75 more dust. Is there a movement conflux? There's a lot of attack confluxes, and that's it. Frickin' heck. Alright. Alright. Yeah, that really, really, really bites, but what can you do? And of course, having no militia puts the city at a bit of a risk, but at least we regenerate said militia, and I have another unit. It does tell you just how weak our units are at attacking, though. Pretty dang weak, turns out. Let's go ahead and put you in as a new army. You're going to go join up with this army. You're going to go talk to the Delvers and give them the good news. So what I wanted to find out is if I want to pop a booster, and I guess we should go ahead and just pop the wine now. We have enough of it. So now the Empire is happy, which gives me extra dust and science. Very strong. Let's parley with them. Congratulations. So the Delvers are now joining my Empire. We get some grass silk. Okay. Should probably have talked to them sooner, but I forgot. So, alas. Let's start working up toward our faction quest. We're going to want to kill these Dorgeshi, of course, at some point. Alright, so we could assimilate them for 30 influence and get 5% more dust. At this point, that's probably not going to do a lot for me. But eventually it will. We're already pretty happy. I think I will probably queue up things like geomic labs and stuff to follow behind some of this. Now, my only question is, do I want to be buying pops right now, or do I want to be getting more science? And the answer is probably more science. So let's go ahead and buy out the geomic labs, and then, of course, train up more stalwarts. And I think I can justify buying another one here, too, and then more stalwarts. And this is going to greatly improve my science generation, so we can kind of keep on time with some tech. So we're going to get a lot more. Like another 28 science per turn right now. Should make a significant difference. So we're up to 32 over here now. Okay, somebody has pacified 8 villages. It is green, whoever that is. The answer is I don't know. Let's go ahead and send this army up this direction. You guys are going to follow up here as well. Okay, we have some haunts roaming. Spoopy. Go ahead and march up this way. We have a stalwart that can join now. So the eclipse is over, so there's not a lot of point in getting over there, but we can go ahead and continue our faction quest. I think this is going to spawn an enemy army. We get 10 quicksilver. The door remains closed, and the mechanism requires quantities of dust. Gather 80 dust and open it. Alright, sure, why not? Let's do it again. So there we go. We get 20 influence. Defeat the army that was protecting the ruins. Told you, it's a vine snake. Oh, no. Let's kill the vine snake. I don't think we need the hero necessarily to attack here. I'll get the morale to start, but I want these guys all fighting the vine snake and possibly healing off of it, so we don't actually take any damage. Well, I guess the hero decided he wants to go gun-ho. Alright, on the plus side, this guy's not going to do his circular attacks in the big area of effect, so that's always nice. And I think we're just going to kill it this turn. Yep. Alright, so the hero took unnecessary damage. You can see that they would have healed, though, under other circumstances. And we get archaeologist tech. It is of great value to study the artifacts and histories of Auriga, particularly with an eye to predicting the future. 20% research cost reduction for all Era 1 technology. That's pretty nice. Can give you a little bit of a boost in science getting up to Era 2, which, of course, as you advance through the eras, makes all post-tech, or, sorry, previous Era tech cheaper. So, in theory, by just getting to Era 2, we're also stacking up even more cost reduction, which is nice. Our baser nature. The nobles are unhappy. I understand their reasoning. We try to rebuild our nation and survive the changes in our planet, but the exploitation of dust is slow and expensive. To simply leech life from others is fast, easy, and gives one a feeling of power. It is a heady thrill that gives sensations of virility and perception, almost invincibility. Marquis Suluzo is perhaps the worst. Though all the nobles and fanatics seek ancient relics to give them power, the bauble that the Marquis has found has given him great strength of persuasion and an enhanced ability to drain life. His speeches make it all seem so easy. Exploit the lesser peoples for our own glory, rule the planet from a position of strength, and turn those who would defy us into weakened slaves. but I cannot accept this. It is expedient, but that does not make it right or just. Sadly, my hand has been forced, and I have little choice but to let the sages and alchemists study, seeking an answer that is pleasing to their greedy patrons. We will forge ahead with research and improve our knowledge, though I do it for other reasons. For my part, I would see our people resist temptation, even if it presents a risk. There is a reason that the first word of the Royal Seal is honor. Research 8 technologies of Research Era 1. Basically, get to Era 2, which we should be able to do no problem. Okay, within 5 turns, search for a relic at a ruin that is actually really close by. Okay, we get Break Wall. Hey, cool, a shield. It's actually a pretty good shield, too. Not bad. Lots of extra defense on a unit, some extra damage can be equipped by heroes only. That's honestly not a bad usage, I would say, of our titanium, if we want to go for some early warfare. It's not bad at all. I'm going to start working toward that bloom, or this bloom, maybe. Let's start destroying blooms. Rip up the vegetation. We don't like green things. Or orange. Fungi are just as bad, alright? So let's see. Do we want to go for the 10% defense on units? Yeah, let's just make our units super duper tanky in preparation for a war. Let's see. We're 2 techs away. So I'm probably going to grab this, and then I'm thinking we want to get the mercenary market as our 2 techs, and then after that, we're probably going to go for meritocratic promotion so we can have more units in an army together. And then we're going to rush the Mycera down. Probably. Okay. I don't like being in this guy's region just because he might attack me. So let's end our turn. Winter is starting. Okay, actually kind of unfortunate. Not the best time to be going to a war. Also less gold production, dust production, whatever. You know my point. We could actually just go ahead and kill the Dorgeshi while we're here. I don't see any evidence of their army nearby. We have plenty of units. Let's just go ahead and kill them. Well, first, let's talk to them and see if they have a good thing. In the next Empire plan, don't put anything in military ministry. Yeah. Okay, hang on. Economy and population. Well, it's not the worst idea, actually. And that would be a free pacification. Yeah? I kind of like it. I do kind of like it. Let's go ahead and rip up the fungal bloom. It's going to take me 4 turns to dispose of it. I don't think there's much he can do about it. Yeah, well, let me think. We are 16 turns away. The thing is, if we just kill him, we could just rebuild instead. But not having to kill him saves me a few turns of production. I think we're just going to kill him. It's easy enough to kill. And this way I don't have to worry about more roaming armies spawning up. You please back up. Don't go anywhere. Okay. I'm going to have you hold tight. The rest of you guys are going to kind of back up for a second. We're going to kind of get some extra morale, preferably for my militia. See if that ends up working, though. I want the militia taking the most damage if possible. They heal automatically. They're the only units in the Broken Lord's army that do heal automatically. To me, that makes them pretty good. If only their stats were, I don't know, reasonably better than they currently are. Alright. Let's see if we can get some kills and heal. Okay, you got an attack off, so we can kill this guy this turn. You'll heal up. I think we should be able to do that this turn. 39 damage from the militia is pretty good. That was terrible. That was also terrible. You should be ashamed of yourself. Kill him! There we go. Alright, heals! Boom! Look at that. Beautimous. Alright, so he's going to get a hit off, but he dies, which means we heal more than he did to me, so that's 33 extra health. That works. Satisfied with that outcome. Goodbye, Dorgeshi. Oh, no, we can't do reliable ally. What? I wasn't planning on allying you in the first place, alright? It just wasn't going to happen. You may think that it was, but it wasn't. Alright, let's see. We're ripping through these stalwarts. I think I might want to switch over to the Museum of Auriga. Especially if we can move to tons of approval. Like, look at that. That would be so good. 12 turns for the museum is actually really solid, too. That's the other thing. We could go ahead and bring in the Delvers now. I don't necessarily see the point in doing that, though. So we won't. There's our public library tech done. Okay. We do get the 80 dust from finishing an era. So now we have to get 12 techs from era 1. Now that gets awkward, because you only need, what? 10? No, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, sorry. 9 techs to get to era 2, which means we do have to backtrack and get 3 more techs from era 1 to continue with my faction quest. Which is worth doing. I mean, faction quests are good. But still, it's a bit weird, isn't it? I still want to rip up these fungal blooms if possible. I'm okay with them having eyeless ones. Eyeless ones are terrible fighters, especially in the beginning of the game. So if he wants to waste his time trying to integrate the eyeless ones and add them to his military, by all means, use up your gold doing that. That's fine. All right, let's pull out another stalwart. We're going to send them this direction. You can add on another stalwart who joins up with the main army, like so. Okay, so there's our 4. I'm going to go ahead and... Well, I could heal the hero, but we could also wait and possibly buy another pop. 247. 185. Yeah, I think we're just going to try to buy another pop. Mercenary market will be finishing up soon. Would be nice to have another military general, but you know, the other thing we need is a governor. A good, solid governor for my my city would be nice. Okay, let's get some units up here in reinforce range. So we need to dispose of the fungal bloom. It's going to take 6 turns because we don't have quite as many people working up here. Winter, when it is over, is probably when we want to just go ahead and attack. We're getting plenty of stalwarts. Like, that is not the issue. And I wouldn't mind getting another Dorgeshi village up and running. Free pop is free pop. Alright, let's see what happens. Upgrading units using dust to get better armor and stuff is also an option if we find that we're having trouble in this early war. Okay, we're now starting on the museum. Let's go ahead and pop out the other stalwart. The Burdeki have decided to attack me, which surprises nobody because they're needlessly aggressive. Barbarians, the lot of them. Let's go ahead and move you over here. Alright, you are going to hold position. I'm going to have the militia run forward, and hopefully they get attacked first. Okay, looks like that is exactly what is going to happen. Man, you guys have terrible stats, though. Friggin' heck. Alright, you attack here. You attack here. Should be able to kill this guy. He's decided he wants to attack my primary units. That's fine. If we can kill you this turn, we'll just heal right back up, and we do. Ding! Love it. Yes, keep attacking the militia. By all means, do that. And he's dead. All right, we lost nothing in that fight. Took no damage. That's as good as we could have hoped for. We may want to consider putting down some more Dorgeshi. Okay, let's have you guys start moving this way to join up over here. One more turn and we can get rid of that fungal bloom. That's going to upset the Mycera quite a bit. Stalwarts continue this way. Fielding a large army. It's happening. Certainly will want to get things like Burrow Streets and stuff eventually. Glasssteel, of course, would be wise to get some of that production going at some point. We could even buy that out right now. But I think I'll just go ahead and buy out a pop so we can get a little bit of extra production, start ramping this up. We are running low on gold generation during this winter because we are fielding so many troops right now. We are in Era 2, which is lovely. Okay. So there's Mercenary Market done. So that unlocks the mercs. We can get a hero now. We've destroyed a fungal bloom. Beautimus. Could destroy more, but don't think I'm going to. Let's start moving our armies to the front line in preparation for a war against the Mycera. Let's see. You guys join up over here. That should speed up the pillage a little bit, right? Yeah, it's still going to be 4 turns anyway. I thought it would go a little bit faster, to be honest, but apparently not. All right, research. I think I'm going to go for the meritocratic promotion, and then we're probably going to go for things like prisoners, slaves, and volunteers to reduce buyout costs, because we have a lot more that we need to build right now. Letting my dust go further just to buy things out, though, is certainly going to be good. Although, you know, amazingly, we don't actually have a ton to build. But, I mean, we are going to want to have things like a public library. So go ahead and prep those. Yeah, once we finish with the museum, we're going to be building things very rapidly. Like, that is not going to be an issue. And since the capital city is further away from the front line, I guess I would rather this city be the one that keeps building up new units. All right, let's see. 2 stalwarts. I'm going to go ahead and have you guys go this direction, and one of you join up over here, and the rest of you guys go up over here. So, my Kara. What are you going to have, buddy? We'll have 2 full armies ready to go. If I had enough dust, I would absolutely hire a hero. Do you have any that really stand out to me? Army damage boost +3 is good. It's really good, even. Wow. Okay. Feeds on bones. Army attack boost, slavery, blah, blah, blah. Okay. John Port. Dust boost 3 makes you a really, really good governor for me. I take that back. I thought it would be better. This is not the one that improves every citizen working on dust. This just gives you more dust based on the hero's level. Which is okay. If you plan on keeping this guy in place for a long time, it will add up. Just flat boost to dust. Okay. All right, sure. Why not? Let's see. Cavalry Slayer, army boost. No, probably not. Army damage, industry boost. No. Attack boost and dust efficiency. Dust efficiency, I think, is the one that I'm thinking of. Yeah, that's a good one. Dust efficiency 3 would be solid. Especially if it were a Broken Lord hero, because we know that their faction-specific talents are really good. Good on rivers, not helpful here. But then we have extra terrain on dust, resources for luxuries, and then just tons and tons of dust. It's not too bad. You, unfortunately, don't... I mean, I would be happy to do a cultist one if this guy had dust efficiency, but he doesn't. So, yeah, none of the heroes here are really jumping out to be as amazing. John Port is still probably the better choice out of the bunch, and I would like to make a stronger capital. But I don't know. Seems questionable. Okay, so we spent this entire video just building up and ramping up, ready for a fight. Next video, I think we attack the Mycera, and we see if we can knock a player out early in the game. I've got a pretty good number of stalwarts. If we are aggressive and their army is out of position and exploring, I think we can probably beat them. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If so, then I would ask you to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.